What is happening, Facebook? Sean Douglas here, and I just wanted to come and pop in and talk about a little bit of gratitude. Wanted to bring you a gratitude message. So, very grateful for today. A lot of great things happening this week. First of all, with Megan Faneuil's book launch. She is a #1 new release inside of 2 categories and top 10 Amazon bestseller. So congratulations to Megan Faneuil for her book, You Are Enough. 5 steps to move from struggle to strength. We worked very hard on that, getting it to where it needed to be. And it was a pleasure working with her and getting her book up to that level. So very, very, very honored to work with her and to help her get that book to that status. What's up? My boy Mark Dudek in the house. What's up, Jeff, Rick, Steph, Troy, Kat Harvey? So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is very, very deep in my heart. Very, very deep in my heart. And it's gratitude. Gratitude. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude. I put out a post earlier, but I really just wanted to expand on it. Really just wanted to drill this message home, because I've seen this save lives. I've seen cultivating an attitude of gratitude. I've seen this absolutely change lives. There's a researcher named Robert Emmons. And Robert Emmons is known across the mental health, the mindfulness, the whatever you want to call it, industry about gratitude. He is the #1 researcher in the world, and he considers gratitude, or defines gratitude, as a sense of thankfulness and wonder. A sense of wonder, thankfulness, and a sense of appreciation for life, right? So that's his definition. It's a sense of wonder, thankfulness, appreciation for life. Some people call it appreciation for beauty and excellence. So I just want you to know that that is what he considers gratitude. But we focus on our problems. And why do we focus on our problems? Because our brain is wired to focus on our problems. There's tons of research studies out there, tons. Our brains would love for us to be sitting naked in a beanbag chair, eating Cheetos inside of a bubble ball, right? They would love for us to just veg out on the couch and do nothing difficult. So for those speakers out there, we always get kind of jittery right before we go on stage, right? Even though we've been there hundreds of times. We've been there, and we get jittery. Or before you go into a big meeting, or before you go skydiving or something, because our brains perceive that as danger, abort, danger. So this is why we focus on negativity, because our brains decipher what we feel as danger and what is not. So when we see, puppy dogs and baby bears and stuff like that, we're like, oh, how cute. There's no danger. We see a big bear, we see a rabid dog, we see an oncoming car, we perceive it as danger, and we start to get those bodily responses as, hard to breathe, or fast breathing, or fast heartbeat, erratic thinking, or like we get all of these emotions. Our palms get sweaty. We get these nervousness stuff, right? It's our brain's way of letting us know, like, hey, danger, abort. So our brains would rather us not do anything ever difficult, which means that we would never grow into the people that we could possibly become. If you don't have a growth mindset which welcomes challenges, if you don't have a growth mindset which welcomes new ideas, new opportunities, that's why my mentor Rock Thomas says, say yes and figure it out. And he nails that to our head. He nails it. He drills it deep down in our head and says, say yes and figure it out, because it opens the door to new opportunities, new activities, new ideas, new feelings, new emotions. The change needs to be set in, right? So this is why he harps on it, is say yes and figure it out. Because if you don't, you will always stay the same, and you will never grow. And if you say no to everything, you will never grow. And so live a life saying yes and figuring it out. Our negative thoughts lead us down a downward spiral. A couple of days ago, I posted something with Barbara Fredrickson called the broaden and build theory. The broaden and build theory is a theory that she created in 2002 with other researchers. And it basically says that every positive emotion builds on itself and every negative emotion builds on itself. So if you have one negative emotion and another one and another one and another one, it just keeps on drilling down. You get down the endless spiral. Now, if you build positive emotions, then you go up the upward spiral. And think about it as a gratitude bank. If we're creating a buffer for challenges, if we're creating a system to where I can draw positivity out, just like you would a bank, just like you would withdraw your money, you withdraw that gratitude and say, okay, I'm depositing it into my gratitude bank. I'm building up my gratitude. And then something bad happens, a negative withdrawal happens. And then another negative withdrawal happens. And if you have too many negative withdrawals from your gratitude bank, that is where you start going down the negative spiral. And that is where you start counting other people's blessings and wishing you had their life and wishing that you were on the other side of the fence when all you needed to do was water your own grass. So what I'm saying to you is that to counteract what they call a negative bias, you ever hang out with somebody for too long? Maybe a sibling, maybe a parent, maybe, I don't know, somebody. You hang out with somebody, a coworker, somebody. You hang out with them for too long, and you only start to focus on those negative things. They're a loud chewer. They might be the best worker in the office. They might be crushing. They might be crushing it, right? But what is happening? You're only focusing on the negatives. Only focusing on the negatives. Susan Gooch, what is going on? Lori McNeil, Robert Thibodeau, Ron Lurley, my boy. Alexander, what's up? Fight or flight. That's right, Mark. Fight or flight. Chris Salem watching. Thank you, brother. Brian Wolf Kennedy, Chris Hollifield, growth mindset. Dude, gotta have a growth mindset. Brian Paul, Lawana Parker, Yes Man. Oh, dude, great movie. Yes Man. What a great movie. Michael Hudson, Moss Gabriel. Brian says, for every negative thought, you need 3 positives to undo the damage. Yeah. I can see that. I don't know about the science behind that, but yeah, I mean, I can definitely see it. But what I want you all to realize is that the negative bias, we all have it, that negative bias, where if you live in one place for too long, you start to find things wrong with the house. If you're with a spouse for too long, you start to nitpick on things. You start to find things that you don't like about that person. With friends, family, a job, we start to get kind of deep-rooted into that thinking. So find the positives. Yes, that person at work might be a loud chewer, but guess what? They're the best salesperson on the floor. They're the best salespeople on the floor. You might find somebody that is super awkward in public, but they are the best website designer ever. So yes, they have flaws. I have flaws. Everybody has flaws, but you just focus on the positives, right? Within the legal limits of the law and everything. If they're a wife beater, then yeah, that's a problem. But what I'm saying is, get rid of that negative bias and count blessings. So if you count 3 blessings a day, 3 blessings a day, that's it. 3 blessings a day. And the science behind it is that if you count something for 66 days or do something 66 times, you form a new habit, right? You form a new habit. Richard Kaufman, what's up, my friend? Ron says, wish you were better, not wish it was easier. Jim Rohn. Yeah, man, definitely, definitely. So what I want you to do is for the next 66 days, count 3 blessings. Count 3 blessings for the next 66 days. And I want them to be different blessings. So you will have 198 different things that you're thankful for. That's what will happen. So if I counted 3 blessings for 66 days, you would have 198 different things that you're thankful for. So by day 50, by blessing 50, if I said, hey, I want everybody right now, what are you thankful for? By blessing 50, you'd be like, I'm thankful for air, and you would just be like lost, right? But every day is a new opportunity. And you can even take this challenge a different way. You can count 2 blessings a day, one when you wake up and one maybe at the end of the day. And then what you can do is the 3rd blessing is how you blessed somebody. Did you buy somebody's coffee? Did you let them have that parking spot that you've been waiting 5 minutes for? Did you hold the door open for somebody? Did you write a gratitude card? What are you doing right now? I want you to assess your life. What are you doing right now that is sharing gratitude with somebody? What are you doing in your life? What have you done this week to say thank you? or to return the favor and say, you're welcome. What have you done this week to show gratitude to somebody? Okay. Behind me, you can see right there, are all the cards that people have sent me, and I saved them. They're all the cards that people have sent me, like Ryan Edger sent me one, Karen Putz sent me one, Robert Thibodeau, a bunch of people have sent me stuff. Mark Dudek has sent me stuff. So all my cards go up there. And Tim Rode and the One Life Fully Lived organization has sent me cards. So all of the cards, Brian Walsh, they all sent me cards. So they're all up there on my gratitude board. It's a big gratitude board that I have. And so it's there as a reminder of the good things when I feel like I'm not giving value. When I get a bunch of no's from people who I want to work with to make them a better speaker, or people that I really want to speak at their event, but they say no, I'm like, man, I'm not good enough. This is what I look to. I look to these cards and I'm like, you know what? I am making a positive impact difference in the world. My show is doing well. I'm doing well. My family, this. You know what? It's all good. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. It just keeps me going. So counting blessings every day, okay, improves your health and sleep, contributes to your progress on your goals. It helps build social relationships, healthy social relationships, not on social media, which I guess if you said thank you to somebody, like if you post it on their page, hey, I'm really thankful for you, that'll probably make them feel good. But it helps build social relationships, and it helps to reduce anxiety, stress, depression, and loneliness. When you have an attitude of gratitude and you are counting blessings, you will reduce anxiety, stress, depression, and loneliness. So what I want you to do is I want you to count 3 blessings. I want you to count 3 blessings every single day. And maybe take it a step further and say, blessing number 1 is this in the morning. Blessing number 2 is maybe at the end of the day. And then a third blessing is how I bless somebody. I must be a blessing to somebody at least one time a day. And I guarantee you, you will see a change in your life. If you're not where you want to be, if you're not going where you want to go, stop right now, change it, because you have the power to say, this is not how my story ends. You have the power to say, I'm going to write a new chapter. I have the power to turn the page and write a new chapter. If I'm not happy where I am now, I cannot be happy later. You must be content where you are now in order to be satisfied later. I had to learn this the hard way. You must be content now in order to be satisfied later. Count blessings every day. Count blessings every day. And I promise you, you will see a change in the way that you think, feel, and believe about yourself, and how you think, feel, and believe about the world. I promise you. So that's what I got. Yeah, definitely, Ron. Pay it forward. Definitely. Thankful the ice bucket challenge went away. Jeez. Sending you a coffee sample. Pretty cool. I love it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, man, have a gratitude board. Pat is watching. Michelle Jones, hey, what's going on? But yes, please be a blessing to somebody. Be a blessing to somebody. And I am thankful to all of you who are watching and will watch. Boom. Boom. I just sent you all a message. I'm thankful to all of you, because if you weren't watching and you didn't believe in what I was doing, then I would just be talking to dead air, and I would just be talking to myself. But sometimes I am talking to myself. So when I'm talking, I'm saying, hey, Pat, hey, Ron, hey, Robert, hey, Jim, Steve, Bob, and Leroy. Hey, count blessings. Hey, Sean, count blessings. Hey, you may not feel good about this. Hey, Dan, you might not feel about this. Hey, Mike, Matt, Steve, whatever your name is, you may not feel good about this, Sean. But hey, turn the page and write a new chapter, Sean. Turn the page and write a new chapter. You have the power to give meaning to any situation that happens. You do, not anybody else. You do. You have the power to change lives. You have the power to live by example, change lives, and write your new chapter. So do that today. Thank you all for watching. Kyle Decker in the house. He knows what I'm talking about. Gratitude. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for watching and sharing this and everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you. If you feel like this message was a great message, please share it with your page, with your tribe, with your whoever needs to hear this message. Please share it out and let me know what your blessings are. Because when we share gratitude and we live by example, when we share gratitude and live by example, I'm telling you, lives will be changed. So Alexandra, Mark, Ron, everybody, Pam, Matt, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you very soon. If you like this, please like, share, and comment. And this is my message. Thank you, y'all.